Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. This is a video about this Gucci bag here. So it's like a trunk style, and there wasn't a proper name for it. And this was requested, I think, by White Heaven. Sorry if I can't remember your handle, but so I'm going to review this, and I have no real structure for this. I've had it for over a year, and I use it once in a while, not heavily, but I'd say at least once a month. I'm pretty carefree about it, although initially something I noticed that I was like, oh, something happened, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to take more care about this one aspect, and it's the rivet nails here on the side. More so the sides than the top, and I believe like I laid it down on a hard surface like this and this a few times, and so it's a bit worn on the tip, so it's the nail, the rivet heads around, so it's worn out a bit. So it's, you know, originally gold brassy color, and so it's worn down, and now it's like, you know, like a dark grayish, because it's not solid goldy brass metal. So that when I noticed that, I stopped putting it like on the side, so I have it sitting like this. That's the main piece of wear and tear I noticed. But yeah, okay, so in general it's been a good size. It fits my iPhone 12 Pro and my other essentials. So the size is, you know, your good kind of average size handbag. The strap has been a decent length for me, so I'm 168 centimeters tall, or 5'6" without shoes on, and so it hits me just around the hip, and that's in the third hole in the strap. 1, 2, 3. So you can make it a bit longer, and you can make it a bit shorter. So I've used the middle setting. So the leather has been pretty good. They don't specify what leather it is on the website. I'm pretty sure from my experience it might be pig leather. Yep, they make leather out of everything. Yeah, the wear and tear is pretty good. The waxing on the edge is pretty good. Nothing, yeah, no real damage there. The buckle, I haven't really changed it since I settled on this setting. No damage there. The strap is not detachable, which sometimes is a bit annoying, because sometimes I'd like to just hold it like a clutch in a box, but that is what it is. Looking at the corners are pretty good. There's some scratches on the feet, which is understandable, but it's scratched but not really worn. And with the rivets on the sides, it's worn, but you have to look closely to see the damage. It's not very obvious because it's a shiny surface. So just another note I'll add to that. The rivets on the top, yeah, still good. I think mainly the wear is on the hardware. So this is the opening. So you press one button so it opens up. And I swear this is what got me this is what got me over the line. This is what got Gucci over the line with me getting this, because I was thinking about it for a while before I bought it. And the latch, the lock, is actually really nice, and I didn't expect that. I had seen the bag online, and then when I saw it in person, I'm like, hey, this is really nice. And it's kind of what makes it, like all the hardware. So there's like little grooves around the edge of this big rectangular plate. It says Gucci there. So there's a bit of wear here. I don't think you'll be able to see properly. And that's just from like the scratches of this hinge. Yeah, so it like you press it down. But yeah, there's no real noticeable wear everything anywhere else. So the wear, like where the hinge is underneath, it gets covered when you lock it. So that's the main little bit of wear. And it's scratched, but it's not really worn down. So yeah, the most wear is, like I said, on the side rivets. Okay, so there's one thing that slightly bothers me is when you wear it. So this is my right side. Don't know how the video is mirrored, but this is my right side, and so usually I'm right-handed, so I usually reach for the bag on this side, and so it opens out this way, so you kind of reach in like that. So the bag's kind of stationary, and then you open the flap, and but the buckle is here. So naturally I would have the opening here and the buckle sits here. And I usually like the buckle at the back because it might just distract from the outfit a bit. And so sometimes I wear it on this side so the buckle isn't obvious at the front, and I open it like this and close it. So alternatively, if you don't want the buckle at the front, you open it and then you have to pull the body of the bag, which is actually okay, and maybe this is how they designed it, I'm not sure, but this way you pull the body out, and then you can actually see inside the bag. So there's, in a way, a tiny bit more privacy. So you can see the contents like this, and it might be easier to get. But usually I keep the flap out on the other side. But I mean, if you don't lock it, so if you keep the lock unlocked and carry it like this, it doesn't look like it's open, so less concern. If you wear it like this, the canvas is pretty good. There's a little mark here and some kind of dirt, I don't know what it is. It's a bit yellow, but I'm pretty sure that's my doing. So that's been pretty good. And the inside, so this is the inside. It's got some card slots here. I don't use them. I can if I want. The inside's full brown. There are some that have partial, like light pink salmon lining, and when I ordered it, I was careful to get the full brown lining because just to camouflage any like stains or dirt of the things you put inside. So look out for the dark lining. By all means, if you like pink, then go for the pink lining, and it might kind of help you see inside because it's not so dark. So just something to be mindful of. I think that's the only variation I've seen with this bag. But yeah, no real wear inside that I can see, nothing noticeable. There's the leather catchy flap things, I don't know what you call. So they're fine, they haven't bent, they're still round. There was one thing that I did want to happen, but it hasn't, and that is, so it's like sealed here and here, so that side doesn't open up, and these sides are kind of open, and I kind of thought if I use a lot it might flatten, but like, you know, if I don't like flat, then there's less pressure on the bag to fold up like that. So then there's like waxing over here, so it's kind of kept it stiff, and I would prefer if it kind of just lay flush on the canvas, but it hasn't. So it pretty much still looks the same as when I got it. But yeah, I kind of want to flash. So I don't know if I need to do something like maybe I get clamps and clamp it up like this when I store it. And obviously with soft padding to not damage the bag. But yeah, that would be ideal to have it like fully square. So yeah, I probably haven't used it enough for it to push in, but it's quite stiff. Like, see, I'll show you. Like there's some pressure to actually open it up like this. Otherwise it just sits like this. What else can I talk about? It's been fun using it. I don't see this bag around. No one talks about it. And I think I'm using this almost like a test because I like the little mini suitcase kind of vibe, and I'd love to get the LV Petite Valise that will hopefully one day be an upgrade, and that has the handle and detachable strap. But yeah, not sure what else. Let me know if you have any particular questions and I can check and get back to you in the comments. Yeah, I guess final note is, like, I ordered this. I made an inquiry and then someone contacted me from my local store, and so they sent it to me from the store. And what's cool is they sent me like the paper shopping bag at the time, and they sent me the online Gucci canvas bag as well, because I asked for it because I wanted to order online to get that. So I got 2 bags, and it's massive, by the way, in case you were wondering. But yeah, it's kind of been fun. Sometimes we take it to the picnic because it's big. But yeah, so what was I saying? Just something to be mindful of and make sure you're happy or you can accept it is just the waxing on the corners. Like, it's not perfect, and it is what it is, and I kind of just accepted it. It's not perfect, but like, because I have to bend it, it might look a little tiny bit unrefined, but you don't notice it. Just looking at the corners now, and there's a tiny dent in the wax there. You can't see it, but I don't think that was original. But other than that, yeah, I think now that I look at this further, how they could have improved it is just to thin the edges of the leather where there's like, I'm being very picky here. So they've, put, there's the canvas, and then there's a leather trim, and then there's this leather piece here. So where they connected here, they could have maybe thinned down this leather so that when they merge three layers of material together, it looks more flush. But otherwise, like, it's thicker here. That's me being very, very picky. Yeah, I like things to be refined, but I think at this price point, this was like 2,200 odd Australian. I think at this price point, for what it is, it's obviously not cheap, but for what it is, I can complain, but yeah, it's you can complain, but it's also like, why are you complaining? And if you don't like it, get something else. Yeah. Ugh. I'll just give you a look one last time. Yeah, it's cute because it's boxy. All right, I think that's it. Hopefully I haven't missed anything. Wear and tear, fit, convenience, comfort, how it looks, how I use it. Cheers! That's it for now. See you around. Bye.